Hey guys, welcome back to the show today, and I'm here with another episode of the Stretch Mobility Coach. Now today, guys, I just want to let you know who I am. I know most of you are following these videos and you're like, okay, I see this girl's doing something new, but I am passionate about being able to help a consumer get more than what they're able to get in traditional physical therapy care. So I am a PTA. I am licensed in the state of Ohio, and I have developed a post-PT certification program for PTAs like me to be able to help people like you improve when they have pain and tightness. And when I say improve, I mean get your life back. If you're actually using a tennis ball to help relieve your muscular pain, or you're having to use one of those gadgets to help relieve muscular pain, guys, there is treatment that you can seek from a stretch mobility coach that can help you get long-term relief and stop using all of these different devices. And I am here and put together this show to be able to show you what you can do by seeing a stretch mobility coach that is the reason that you're not getting that long-term relief in your traditional care systems. Now, I'm not saying that our traditional care models aren't there for a reason and don't serve a purpose and aren't awesome in what they do. We just have taken components of physical therapy that do help people and taken that and then put it into a program that is more preventative to help people get long-term relief. And when I say people, I mean you. I mean those of you that are suffering with pain and tightness, and it's limiting what you can do, like playing golf, racquetball, and enjoying the things that you want to do because you are getting older. And guys, it's not because you're getting older that you shouldn't play or shouldn't be able to play as well as you want to. It's not because of your mattress that your shoulder hurts. It's not because you did too much yesterday that you have pain today. It's because you have not gone in and addressed a part of the system in your body that is in a deconditioned state. And that's what it's all about. Once you find out what is deconditioned, where the root cause of the problem is, you can actually reverse that, rebuild the muscles, and then improve the mobility in all of your joints, no matter how old you are. You can be 15, you can be 50, you can be 95. It doesn't matter. But if you seek care from a stretch mobility coach, we are the ones that are qualified in this area when you've already tried the other things and it hasn't given you what you thought you were looking for. And so today I'm thrilled to have you on the show for another episode. And I want to thank you for joining me and following me and sharing these tips with everyone. And today I want to talk a little bit more about muscular weakness and pain and tightness. It's crucial for you to understand that weakness can arise from various sources, and usually it arises from categories like disuse. That means you are, living your life and you're not utilizing your muscles the way that your human body allows you to. So your brain actually turns off the response to those muscles, and then you start becoming more and more weak over time. And this just means you're in a deconditioning cycle, and you need to break that cycle to be able to recondition those muscles, those joints, and the nervous system, and then reconnect that pathway to the brain. And I know that's a lot, but that's kind of what we do at the Stretch Mobility Coach. The other two categories are injury, disease, and I kind of lump those in just one category. And then aging is the third category. Now, warning signs: by the time your body is sending out signals, pain is your warning sign. And tightness is a signal that means you are headed towards pain. It is coming. It doesn't mean you slept wrong or you picked something up last week. It just means that pain is coming. And then when you have pain, then your body is compensating, and that can lead to degenerative changes that then lead you on that direct path to surgical interventions. And these signs indicate that your body might be at risk if you don't continue and seek the care of an expert in reconditioning. Now, contrary to some common beliefs, traditional strength training, personal training are not enough to be sufficient for everyone, especially those of you that are currently experiencing weakness that is due to disuse, injury, disease, or aging. And if that is coupled with pain and or tightness, and you've tried these methods and you're just not getting relief, guys, you may fall into a category that requires more specialized care and a more prolonged skill care approach to be able to reactivate those muscles, turn things back on that are no longer working properly. So let me break down these categories for you. Now, general muscle weakness is it just means that, hey, you just feel like you're not as strong as you used to be. But I'm going to break this down into 3 categories for you so you can better understand why you're feeling the way you're feeling if you have tried all of the methods and you feel like you've lost all hope. And if that sounds like you, then let's see which category you fall into today. If you have muscle weakness and you have pain present, this often requires a deeper look into how your joints are moving, how your muscles are firing, and if they're actually firing, and then how your nervous system is responding to you doing activities every day. That could be rolling over in your bed, that could be standing up from the bed, that can be running, that can be playing pickleball, whatever that might be. A specialized consultation is crucial so that you can get into a program that is more tailored to suit your unique situation. If pain is present, just going to a personal trainer and modifying so that you can exercise without pain is not fixing the reason that the pain started in the first place. So if you have weakness and you have pain, you're going to need to seek care that is more specialized than what is offered in your community. So I would look for a stretch mobility coach to rebuild that system so that you can get into your personal trainer and you can now do things that you don't have to modify and you've fixed the root cause behind the problem. Now, if you are a person who doesn't have pain and you have some weakness going on and you have tightness, and some of that tightness can be AM tightness or it can be just overall tightness in your body, basic stretching and strength training can provide some short-term relief for you, but for lasting results, you're going to need to address the root cause of the weakness. And again, that is going to involve looking at your joints deeper to see what your joints are doing, if they're moving correctly or not. It's going to be looking at your muscles and what level are they deconditioned so that they can be reconditioned. And then you're going to have to look at your overall nervous system and how it is sending messages to the joint and the muscle. So if you have tightness and you have weakness, and you have tried other care models and you feel like you're just not getting anywhere and you're getting frustrated, then reach out to a stretch mobility coach. We can totally help build a program that can find the root cause. Now, if you have muscle weakness that is due to a disease process or injury, you injured yourself at one time or another, whether you were a child or whether you were, playing softball as a youth or in high school, whatever that might be. Here, the complexity demands a specialized service. And if you've already started with physical therapy, that is a good first step. Now, if you've gone to physical therapy and you've graduated and you feel like, I want more, but I can't get more through physical therapy because they sent me home with some exercises and told me just to do these, but I'm not getting any stronger. For long-term relief, seeking care from a rehabilitation specialist is key. And this helps in understanding the baseline damage of your joints, muscles, and the nervous system. So you need to seek out care from a stretch mobility coach because we are specially trained in post-PT care that bridges that gap and takes a deeper look into what the root cause is and then rebuilds that musculoskeletal system and the nervous system so that you can get long-term relief and actually start seeing some improvements instead of those declines that you are seeing. Now, muscle weakness that is associated with disuse without pain, without tightness, and without injury or disease, this type of muscle weakness can be improved through going and seeking care from your personal trainers, your strength training, your stretching places, as long as pain and tightness are not present. If you're seeking care because you have pain and tightness, you need a different level of skill. Now, a stretch mobility coach is going to break the cycle of deconditioning through reconditioning muscles and then finding the root cause of the problem so that you can regain mobility, regain stability, and we can reconnect that pathway to the brain so that your body is working the way that it's supposed to. Muscle weakness is going to set off a cycle of deconditioning. Guys, this affects everything from the cell to the nervous system joint mobility, and muscle health. And it's a process that can lead to compensations, overuse, and ultimately can result in degenerative changes and surgeries. This process is very complex and often misunderstood by you and your healthcare trained rehab providers. Guys, we're not trained on this cycle here. We're trained on how to decrease your pain in the rehab setting and how to help you compensate so that you don't experience pain. We're not trained on how to take that pain completely away and make sure that you never have pain again. The only traditional therapy that is trained in that post pain and tightness level is a stretch mobility coach. And I teach that, and I founded that so that I could help you. And I currently train PTAs that take my advanced clinical well care pathways course to work with populations like you that are weak and you experience pain and tightness that fall under aging, disuse, injury, or disease. Now, these categories of muscle weakness that include pain and tightness require more specialized rehabilitation focus combined with advanced training in order to help you avoid and stop the degenerative cycle and process. Now, our stretch mobility coaches are trained in the stretch method, and we provide consultations and proven treatments for muscle weakness associated with pain, tightness, injury, or disease. And if you're experiencing pain and tightness right now, remember, selecting the right care will help you rebuild muscles that have been turned off and are in a holding pattern. And this holding pattern does not reverse without the proper treatment. Currently, stretch mobility coach is the only profession that's trained specifically to provide you with proven treatment that is backed by research. And if you're ready to live your life again without limits, then your next step is to schedule a stretch mobility coach consultation. And I'm going to place a link below the show today so that you can click on that and find a coach in your area. And if you can't find a coach, then please reach out to me and let me know what area you're in, because I have coaches that are applying for my advanced certification course right now, and I can connect you. Now, thanks for tuning in today. I appreciate it. I hope you found this information very helpful. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the show and share this out to your friends that have lost all hope and just feel like they can't do the things that they want to be able to do. Don't miss any of this training. Make sure you subscribe today. Thanks so much, guys.